Hi guys, it's Miss Katie, and today I'm going to teach you how to draw one of Disney's newest members, Forky from Toy Story 4. So, as you can see, Forky is a cute little spork that just wants to be loved. So, I'm going to teach you how to draw him with some simple steps. And the first thing you need is a piece of paper. A clean piece of paper. It doesn't matter what color it is, as long as you have a piece of paper to write on, that's all you need. Then you're going to need a pencil and some color pencils, crayons, or markers to add some color to your picture. You also don't have to use a pencil. You can use your color pencils, your crayon, or a marker to do it, but I like to start out with a pencil. So let's start how to draw Forky from Toy Story 4. So the first step you're going to do is you're going to draw his clay, the stuff that holds him and his feet together. And it's kind of like a nose shape. It kind of looks like a nose when you draw it, or a lumpy little cloud. So that's what you're gonna do. And then if you want, you can retrace it to make your lines a little bigger. But yeah, it looks like a nose. So like these are your nostrils and that's just the top of your nose. Or again, like a lumpy little cloud. So that is the first step to drawing our Forky. Okay, let's move on to our second step. Our second step is drawing the spork. Does anyone actually know what a spork is? A spork is a combination of a spoon and a fork. So instead of having a spoon in one hand and a fork in the other, you put them together and you have a spork. A fast food restaurant that provides sporks is KFC. Fun fact. All right, so we're gonna draw his skinny body, which is just 2 lines, just like this. And then you gotta do his head, which is it's just like, if you ever have seen a tulip, like a tulip flower, it kind of has this curved edge. And then you're gonna give it 4 spikes or teeth. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on the 4th one, you're gonna come around and then there's his head. And it kind of looks like a tulip head. If you wanted to, like this is your stem and this is your flower. But right now we're drawing a spork. So you got your skinny body, which is just 2 straight lines parallel to each other. And then you have his head, which is a curved line that connects to one of its teeth. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, then coming around again to make his body, which is connected to his clay. When you're drawing, a lot of people get discouraged because they're looking at the main image. Like Forky, this picture, for example. When you see it, you're like, oh, I can't draw that, that's too difficult. But when you break it down, you can see certain shapes. You draw with shapes, like I see a circle, then I see a straight line, and then we have just 3 humps. Or if you wanted to, you could make these into circles that connects to your line. It's very simple. Once you break it down, it's not as hard as it looks. And anyway, even if it is difficult, as long as you're trying, practice makes perfect. And if you keep practicing and practicing, you're gonna get better at it. All right, so we got our clay, or our nose shape or lumpy cloud. Then we got our spork, which is our skinny body, and our head with our 1, 2, 3, 4 teeth. And then we're gonna draw his feet, which are his popsicle sticks. So all they are is a half oval. You just come around and curve and touch, and then come around and curve and touch. And you're gonna put them right in the little nostril areas of our clay. And it's okay if they're not perfect or exact. It's Forky. He's unique in his own way. So yeah, so we have our 1 half oval and our other oval. Half, because it doesn't complete the other side. So far, we got his body, his clay, and his feet. He's coming together. How are you guys doing? Keep it up. Keep working. Try your best. All right, so the next part we're gonna do is draw his unibrow. And a unibrow is just 2 eyebrows that form into 1. So you only have 1 eyebrow, and that's called a unibrow. So that's what we're gonna do. And what we're gonna do is you're gonna make a frowny face pretty much. Just do a frowny face. And then you're gonna connect it. Then you're gonna draw another frowny face right below it. So you have two frowny faces. And what you're gonna do with those two frowny faces is you're gonna connect the lines. And that is his unibrow. So one frowny face, the other frowny face, and then you're gonna connect them with a curve. And that's Forky's unibrow. All right, so now we got his unibrow. We're starting to work on his face. So we're gonna draw two eyes. Now with Forky, let's look at Forky. With Forky, he has one big eyeball and one smaller eyeball. So they're not gonna be exact, which is perfect. So we're gonna do one big eyeball, one small eyeball, and then give him his little pupils. So we're gonna do two little circles in the middle. How are we doing so far? What do you think? We got our clay, we got our feet, we got our body, and we got our unibrow. Let's do the eyes. So we gotta do one big circle, and then one not so big circle, and then we're gonna do a circle in the mid, one small circle in the other, and this one small circle in this one. And those are his eyes. He's coming along. So remember, one big circle, one smaller circle, and then two small circles in that. Now with this, you can use a black crayon, marker, or pencil, or you can just take your pencil and fill them in, which is what I'm gonna do now. Perfect. And now let's move on to his mouth, because he has to breathe, because Forky doesn't have a nose, but he has a mouth. And he's super excited because he's so happy that you're creating him. So we're gonna give him a big smile. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna give him a smile right here. A little smile. We could leave him like that if we wanted to. Look how cute. But we're gonna make it bigger because he's super, super excited. So then you're gonna do a bigger smile down below. So we got our small smile up here and one big smile down here. And then once you have your two smiles, you're gonna connect them. Now, if you do mess up, that's what an eraser's for. But if you're using a marker or a crayon, just crinkle up your paper and get a new one. Or you can flip it over on this side and do it again. Like I said, it's not gonna be easy the first time, but if you keep practicing and practicing, you're gonna get there. All right, so then we gotta make it a little 3D. So we're gonna do a smaller line in the inside, a smaller smile, and we're gonna connect them just like that. Just like we did on the outside, but a smaller one on the inside. So we have his prominent lips. Now he's super happy. Now he can talk to us and see us and breathe. He's coming to life. All right, so now we're gonna draw his wiggly arms, which I'm pretty sure in the movie that it's a pipe cleaner. Am I wrong? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna draw our first line. So you're gonna pick around the middle of his body. You're gonna draw one line here and one line here. So we can tell where our arms are gonna go. Like us, Forky has two arms. He has a right arm and a left arm. So that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna take the top line and we're gonna draw out his arm. And then we're gonna do the same thing to this side. Doesn't matter how long they are. One can be shorter than the other, it doesn't matter. He's a unique character. So once you have his arms, you're gonna do, let's do a circle. You're gonna do one circle here and one circle here. And after that, you're gonna do another circle here, a little longer. One circle here. So far we have two fingers on this side and two fingers on this side. And then we're gonna add the third one, which is just gonna come and attach just like this. All right, and then you're gonna add a line down. And then you're gonna add You're just gonna connect them, and there you have your arms. And then you can keep your circles if you want. We just use them to help us, but you can erase the lines on the middle and the inside. A lot of artists create shapes just like that to help them get the outside look. All right. So there you go. Once you erase the circles on the inside, you have this 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 fingers and arms. Let's take a look. Let's see the resemblance. How does he look? Black and white. But doesn't Forky have a little rainbow on his foot? Let's add that. So what a rainbow. You could use all of your crayons if you just wanted to go Roy G. Biv, which is red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet, or we can draw it. So you're gonna do a smiley face down here, and then you're gonna do a smiley face right here, a smaller one, and connect the lines to make your rainbow where you're gonna color. And that's our Forky. Let's compare. Okay, we got our unibrows, check. Our eyes, check. Our smiley face, check. Our arms, check. Our feet, check. Our clay that's holding it all together, check. But you know the one important thing we're missing? Color. So let's start. You could, like I said, you could use your colored pencils, your crayons, your markers. But another thing I like to do is I like to outline my art with a marker, a black marker. I have a Sharpie because that's the only marker I had at the time. But I advise you to use Crayola markers, washable markers. And you're just gonna trace. Makes them stand out a little bit more. And covers up all your wiggly lines. So you just trace what you drew with a marker. Doesn't even have to be black. You could use green, purple, blue. It's your Forky. But if you want to be exact, this is what you need to do. So you're just making it nice and neat. You're cleaning up your jagged edges. Now the rainbow's gonna be a little hard because this tip's not as pointy as like a colored pencil or a pencil. All right, then we gotta do the inside. Gotta get his unibrow. And one eye, two eye. And then his lips. Okay. Oop, I forgot to get his arms on the inside. All right, he's traced. Doesn't he look a lot better? Everything's cleaned up. So let's add our color. Let's color his feet first. So he has a tannish color. So in my color pencils, I'm gonna find a tan color, or a peach, or a brown if you have a brown. Let's do, I think I'm missing a, nope, I found it. So I got a tan color. Yep, it says tan. Right there, tan. So we're gonna color in his feet. Or you can use brown, like I said. Any color of the brown family. We're gonna color his little popsicle sticks. All right. And after that, so this part is clay. And in the clay, it says it's white in the picture. But I wanna add some color because white's just, I don't want them to blend in with our background. So I have this really, really light peach color. And I'm not gonna color it too hard. I'm just gonna lightly, just kind of lightly color over it. Don't even push down real hard. If you want it really, really dark, you're gonna push down super hard. But if you just lightly go over it, it makes the color light and just gives it a little color. All right, color in as much as you want. Perfect, all right. Now let's do his body, his Spork body. And again, his body is white because he's a white Spork. But I'm gonna add some light gray just to give him a little color. See the difference? Makes him look a lot better because we don't want him to, we want him to stand out from our background. So like I said, you're gonna lightly color his body. You're not gonna push down too hard. If you put, the harder down you push, the darker your color is gonna get. So I'm just using gray. Just a regular gray. Even if you don't have gray, you can also use your pencil just lightly color. But at this time, I have a colored pencil, so we're gonna use that. And you're just gonna lightly color his body, the spork, the spoon and the fork. Lightly color. To make sure you don't color this, because this is his arms. That's why we use the permanent marker to show us where those lines start and end. And you're just gonna lightly color over, and when you think your spork looks good, you'll stop. For Sporky. All right. We're getting there. Okay. Now we're gonna do his unibrow. And what color is his unibrow? Red. Good. So we're gonna need a red crayon, a red marker. My favorite thing to draw with is a colored pencil because the tips are nice and hard and it's easy to get into those small spaces. So let's color his unibrow red. So I want to, woo! So I want to color his unibrow a very nice bright red. So I'm going to push down a little hard just to get that nice deep color red. Just like that. See? How does that look? Pretty good. And then, since we have our red out, make sure you see red, we're gonna color his arms as well, because we don't wanna put down our red coloring utensil if we can still use it. And like I said, I'm gonna push down a little harder because I want it to look really bright and stand out. So you're gonna color all of his arms and his hands and his little fingers red. The challenge is to stay inside the lines. But if you can't, at least you tried. But yeah, also the black helps me see where the lines are, and my challenge is to stay in between those. No red leaking out. There we go. Perfect. Make sure pretty much all the white's gone, covering up the stuff we've missed. Ta-da! All right, so we need lips. What color are his lips? Can you tell me? Blue. So I'm gonna use a light blue, just to make his lips stand out. Because remember, he's super duper excited. Because he's so happy that you're taking the time to draw him. His mouth's a little bit smaller, but that's okay. We still got our blue going on. All right, and then we gotta color our rainbow. Now, my rainbow's a little bit small, so if you already went and did the red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet, and that's perfect. But I'm just gonna pick a few colors just to make it look like I have a rainbow. So I'm gonna use red, green, and orange. So red will be our first color. We'll color it up here. Green's gonna be right here. Oh, we might only be able to color. And then we're gonna try to squeeze in some orange, but that's okay. We know it's our rainbow, and we colored it. And then his cheeks are a little bit pink, so we gotta get some pink. You don't have to add this part. This kind of gives him a little character and makes you know that he's absolutely excited and happy and so proud of you for trying to draw Forky today. So we're just gonna give him a little bit of a pink little tint to his cheeks. And then we have Forky. What do you think? I think you guys did a great job. So after you're done drawing Forky, if you want to, take a picture and post it in the comments below because I can't wait to see what you guys done. Thank you for taking your time and drawing Forky with me today. I hope you had fun. And even if you want to stop the video and rewind and try it again, go right ahead. Thank you for trying. I'm so proud of you. I can't wait to see what your Forky looks like. And I hope you guys have a good day. And if not, make it a great day. I'll see you guys later. Bye.